A caregiver who worked with residential support services faces deliberate homicide charges after allegedly beating a resident back in February, which later led to his death. Now, the organization is pushing for change.
What do you want for Christmas?
The residents inside this group home are gearing up for Christmas.
A Broncos phone.
They've asked for Denver Broncos-related gifts, and the caregivers are dedicated to making it happen.
It's an honor to be able to do this.
Even when it's not around the holidays, manager Kara Brower makes every day special, something she sees as the responsibility of any caregiver.
I'm extremely protective of my clients. I love them to death, like they were my own family.
But in February of this year, tragedy struck at a residential support services group home in the Heights.
There was a caregiver who was alleged to have done this.
The group homes care for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The man who was killed was 37 years old, had the cognitive function of a young child, was blind, nonverbal, and weighed only 108 pounds.
It was devastating.
According to court documents, the caregiver, 19-year-old Dante Anthony Garriott, became frustrated with the resident and started to kick him, then punched him in the body and face with a closed fist.
How could somebody do that to anybody, let alone someone who is so vulnerable and needs the love and protection of the staff that work in their home?
Currently, there are no additional legal consequences for caregivers beyond what is already imposed on the general public.
In the caregiving business, there has to be a higher standard.
But working together with Senator Mike Yakowicz, the organization hopes to change that.
The bill that we're intending to bring forward here is to enhance the penalty for someone who hurts or injures someone who is under a paid caregiver. We're not creating a whole new law. It's just an enhancement.
The bill would not apply to acts of negligence, but deliberate intent.
Elderly, child, disabled, we value you. You're 100% a citizen of this state, and we will do our best to take care of you.
Holding caregivers to a higher standard and protecting the vulnerable population.
It's needed now more than ever.
In Billings, Haley Monaco, MTN News.